Oh yeah, look at that. I got enough to unlock two of the next two thingies on here. So, well, actually, I already got that. Wait, no. Where's the one with deploy? No, that's this one. The deployables are over here, and for that I need this one as well. So that is. It's not even gonna tell me how much. 160 research. Okay, so it doesn't look like I'll be able to do that. So we can definitely pick one. So miniaturization would be good for satellites. We're not landing people on there just yet, so I don't think that space exploration is good. Advanced flight control. A lander will be needed, but we don't need RCS thrusters yet, or the KV-3 or the Mark II. Landing systems would be useful, I think. I definitely think the landing system was useful. Frostpunk is very short, yes. Have I tried oxygen not included? I played it a while ago before there was very much content in it. And I thought it was okay, but a little boring. There might be, now that there's a lot more to it, there's probably more game to enjoy. Yeah, main story is just over 5 hours for me. Yeah, I think I played about 6 hours of Frostpunk, and I had run through literally everything. Actually, advanced construction would be really good, because it's got some of the new parts in it. Some really nice adapters. Some fairings. So that's, these are like baby engines for satellites and heavy rocketry. I have enough for 2 of these, right? Yes, I do. I have enough for 2. So I'm gonna take land. I'm gonna take advanced construction, definitely. I'm gonna have to upgrade this the space facility, which I think I have enough money for now. Is landing legs necessary for a lander? That's the rub. That's the question. Or do we take miniaturization? I think making sure the a lunar lander is good to go. I think we're gonna go with that. All right, cool. Let's upgrade this. Holy crap! Is that expensive? Whoo! I think we're gonna need some more money before we do that. I don't want to spend everything. Bring Moonstone back with me. Oh. Explore Kerbin. Science data from the surface of the moon. That's what we're gonna do. That we're gonna take that one. Conduct atmospheric survey. Test the booster at the launch. Well, that one's easy. Oh, that one's basically a freebie. Let's take the freebie. This guy's this is I've got the ship saved, so we just pull it off to the side here. Test the RT5 Flea Solid Booster. Which one's that? It's like the baby one. Is that all I need? From this, activate the part through staging sequence when all the test conditions are met. At Kerbin unlocked. Sure. That's where the fun begins. As long as this doesn't fly back and blow up part of the facility, we're fine. Hey! Success! Oh god! Oh god! Turn it away! Woo! There we go. Alright, success. We're done. We finished the mission. It was a freebie. It's because, well, now it's a bomb, yeah. And what is that right there? What is that? There's a little black stone or something over there. And boom goes the dynamite. Return to Vehicle Assembly Center. Well, that was successful. I'll get rid of that now. Let's see if there's any other easy missions. On an escape trajectory, we don't need that. Test a heat shield. That's a big heat shield. Bring a moonstone back with me. Yeah, I'm gonna actually accept that one. We're not going to be able to do it right now because we're gonna work on the transmit data from the surface. So let's go ahead and load up Magnu 1. We'll have to rename it Magnu 2. And I think what we'll basically do is use the same rocket, but what we need to do is probably remove a lot of this stuff and build a lander. The heat shield one was landed on Kerbin. Magnus get into big boom. Hey, Lothian! Thanks for the resub. 12 months in a row.
Magnus into boom boom.
Here, well, we could just leave and check to see if that was a landed on Kerbin one, as chat said. Oh, I clicked on the wrong place. Yeah, landed on Kerbin. Accept that contract. Okay, I got this. I got this. No, this is fine. This is gonna be a manned mission is what it's gonna be. Oh, I thought that was the big one. It's the regular sized one. Here we go. This is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine.
Doom!
Cover vessel. It's a hard one. Exactly. Next. Actually, I made a fair bit of money. I can afford to upgrade this thing now. Astronaut complex upgrade required for off-world EVA surface samples. And resource transfer available. Okay. I'm just looking at what like some of these what these upgrades cost / do. I think we're gonna do the astronaut complex because that'll allow me to perform
Stop exploding,
EVAs and stuff.
you cowards!
Okay. Test the Weasley turbofan engine at the launch site. What's the okay. All right, we'll test that out. I think all we have to do is activate it through staging, so we should just be able to do this. Stop showing off my wealth. Whoop! Successful test. Hey, might as well get, if we're gonna get some cheap ducats, might as well get some cheap ducats. Bam! Build a new orbital station around Kerbin. Let's see. New station must have an antenna, have a docking port, and can generate power. Have a facility supporting at least 5 Kerbals, maintain stability for 10 seconds, put a station in orbit. I don't think I have the capabilities to do that just yet. I need to get some. Oh, we got another test at the launch site one. Free money. Which one is this one? Atmospheric surveys. Oh, I hate the atmospheric surveys because those usually are easier to do with planes, and I'm terrible with planes. I like the rockets. Boop. Hey, if they're gonna keep giving me easy ones, I'm gonna take them. Explore Kerbin. Test out rendezvous capability. Park 2 vessels next to each other around Kerbin. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, God. Ferry tourists fly by the moon, orbit around the moon. That's feasible, right? I mean, that's easy, but do I want to... I kind of want to do the science of the lander first before we do some tourists. Because like a tourist... Well, you know what I could do is I could bring the tourist over there and then remember to bring my space pen. What's this one? This one is way more money and about the same thing. Orbit the moon, suborbital spaceflight in Kerbin. Orbit the moon, fly by the moon, orbit around Kerbin, orbit around the moon. There we go. Yeah, you pull the science cab. Exactly. Steal Dosh with false rocket launches. Hey, if it works. I kind of want to try a lander, but like, do we have enough money right now? Yeah. We got plenty of cash. So why don't we try to build a robotic lunar lander? And then maybe we'll upgrade and maybe we'll do some tourists. So let's start by opening up the Magnus. Again, we'll rename this Magnus 2. And ideally what we want to we do is we basically just rip this section out and replace it with a lander. Just kind of looking over my parts, seeing what I have available to me. Because I should, yeah, because now I got this stuff. Hydraulic cylinder, a hinge, alligator hinge, a rotor. Oh no. I have so many bad ideas. I have so many bad ideas. Now that we have access to like rotors and stuff. Let's see. Just kind of looking over my stuff. So cargo. This is stuff we can bring to the moon. Oh, we don't have good photovoltaics though. Which is a shame. We do have landing struts, that's good. We do have fairings now. Service bay, that's a service bay that fits it's a larger service module. So how do we want to do this? How fast does the rotor spin? I believe you have control over that yourself, which is a little terrifying. So how do we want to do this? Because I could make it completely unmanned. No, I can't because what's my flag? So it's my standard logo. It's my D20 with a 0 on it. It's the standard Magnus flag. So what I was thinking is we could just make this unmanned, but then I thought, you know what? Probably shouldn't make it unmanned because then that means putting a satellite, like a satellite network into orbit so I can control it. So probably what I'll want to do is make some sort of miniature lander that I could just attach onto this. But I've never done that before. How would we do that? Can I just stick it to my... Can I make a tiny one and stick it to my nose? No, I can't because I didn't take tiny engines. I haven't unlocked tiny engines yet. So it has to be a larger one. How would I do that? Now I immediately wish I had taken, that's fine. I immediately wish I had taken miniaturization now. Or no, it was this one, propulsion systems. Because that's the tiny, that's the baby engine right there. I did take miniaturization. So I can get satellites there. A little tiny RCS thruster. I don't know. I don't even have that, right? Fuel systems. Where are the RCS thrusters? I don't remember where they are in here. No, that's under advanced flight controls. It would have been really easy with a tiny little doodle. I have the foggiest idea. Using this setup, how I would get a lander there from a manned mission. The only other option is just go make it unmanned and we're fine. We could try that, although I probably would lose communications with it. How to get more research ducats? You have to basically send people to places they haven't been before. Like, I just got a bunch of research ducats by doing a flyby of the moon. So the next big, like, bunch of research ducats I can get would be going on a lander. But I'm not entirely, confident in my ability to land a live Kerbin. And I could easily get what I want done. You know what we could do? There are things we could do. So this is basically what I had before. This is the crew capsule and science modules that I had before. We can... Here, what if we put a small... Where's the medium? That's a medium-sized fuel tank. Because we needed like barely any delta V to get from the moon home. Or do a similar mission to Minmus. Oh, you know what? That's a good idea. If I do a flyby of Minmus, that'd give me tons of research. We could do a Minmus flyby and get some more research, unlock some more stuff. That's a great idea. And I don't think we would need to alter our rocket to do that. And this time we'll bring our pen. Fuck it. Valentina? You're doing a thing. We're doing a thing. We're doing a Minmus Flyby. That's what we're doing. We're doing a Minmus Flyby. That's gonna get us a ton of science. That's gonna get us a ton of science. And with that science, we could definitely put together some sort of mini lander. That shouldn't be tough. I mean, we got back with what, like, so much Delta V. We got back with so much Delta V. We were wasting it because we didn't have anything else to do. That's a great idea. I didn't even think, because a Minmus Flyby is not going to cost that much more in terms of energy. And I haven't been there yet, so all of the science will be delightful. I'm not going to start my gravity turn until we get rid of this, because those are pretty heavy. And then, then we'll start our...
Nautius Maximus.
Yay, the return of KSP on my all-time favorite series by you.
Hey, thanks for the cheer, Flying Circus. Appreciate it. I'm happy to get this game back in rotation too, because I love Kerbal. I know it's an older game, but I still enjoy it. And this is not a very... all this wibble wobble is costing me a little bit of efficiency, but... that's okay. Alright, we're pretty high in the atmosphere. Let's jack up the engines. Alright, good. Alright, we're going too fast. We're spending too much energy. If we're getting plasma buildup on the on leaving the atmosphere, we're spending too much energy doing it. All right, now we're through the atmosphere. I could have done that with less fuel. All right, get up to 75 and we're good. I actually think we may have done a little better than last time. And now we're just going to move to our apoapsis here, and we'll start our major burn. Getting to Minmus, I don't think is going to cost too much more. It should be a little bit more, but not crazy. All right. Well, we don't want to point completely prograde. Get those engines going. This thing... oh, staging. Get rid of those. Bye, boosters. Alright, point prograde. I like to have a little bit more control. I like to do the stability assist rather than actual point most times, but we'll see. See how we do. We don't want to pass the apoapsis, so sometimes you got to wiggle it around a little. Yeah, we're looking good. Here comes the orbit. Man, when I used to play this game, it was just a struggle just to get to orbit. When I first played this game, heat wasn't a thing. You didn't have to worry about re-entry. You just slammed into the planet. It was all you wanted to. A little bit closer to the apoapsis there. Burn. Make sure we're in a stable orbit. And we're done. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. Minmus target. Alright, what's our inclination here? 8 degrees off. Alright, so we'll pop over here to the ascending node. And we'll align our inclinations. So actually, don't know which way we need to go. I think it's this way. Yeah. 1.9. I think I went too far. 1.1. Kind of want them to be like towards the edges. Yeah. Oh wait. Well, there we go. Perfect. There we go. Okay, that burns 300 meters per second. Really? Just to align our inclination. Oh, you know what? We are on a tiny, tiny little engine. Oh, you know what? No, we'll be fine. Because we still got all the mass from this, and we haven't jettisoned it yet. And, fortunately, we don't have any stability assists to point in the direction we want to go right now. There we go. Wait, just put it on stability assist. So we'll have like a second of burn, and then we'll get rid of that. Node in 13 minutes, so we can speed up a little. I don't want to overshoot it. How are things going so far? So far, so good. No one's died on screen. I had one death off screen, but what are you gonna do? It was a freak accident. It was a freak accident. There's not much I could have done to prevent it. Well, I mean, there's plenty I could have done to prevent it, but it was still a freak accident. And almost there. Almost there. 2 minutes. 1 minute. There we go. So this is going to align our inclination with Minmus. Right. Burn. Stage. Oh, I had those stages I could worked on a little bit. All right, and then we'll watch from here. Those lines. Look at get those orbits lined up there. We should be good. That's not too bad of a burn. We actually got more off that second of burning with the larger engine than I thought we would. That's close enough. All right. Aligned with the moon, or with the Minmus. And now we just need to rocket ourselves off into space. And looks like we're gonna need I think that's way too much. We can get a gravity assist off the moon. Oh yeah, we can do that with less. Oh yeah, there we go. Probably. We're gonna need a little bit more to make that work. Actually, we're still good on that one. But yeah, I think it's gonna be about 900 to make it work. It's gonna be about it's gonna be a little over 900 to make it work. I had a good one I liked, where I was kind of like flying in from the backside. I think I lost it though. Wait, there it is. That'll do. That'll do just fine. All right, let's see. Burn time. It's almost the exact same burn time as getting to the moon was. It's only slightly more. And we are going to point prograde. And we're going to remember our pen this time. Slightly more complex mission, but not too bad. I'll do just fine, famous last words, exactly. Hey, Valentina's my most skilled pilot. I have the utmost faith in her. And we're going to try to burn in about 45 seconds. No, it's okay. It's okay. There's no doom yet. I mean, we might get there eventually. Theoretically, we should be perfectly fine.
I'm gonna have to science the shit.
That's why we have that sound effect, because it's perfect. If you don't have your pen now, then it's too late. Good point. Excellent point. Oh, I love these tiny little engines. They're so efficient. Their specific impulse is so good once you're in space. I mean, they're useless when you're in a gravitational field. Or in an atmosphere, that is. I'm in a gravitational field right now, obviously. Oh, we're gonna get a lot of... We're probably gonna get more... We'll get more science from Minmus than we did from the moon, I think. Well, obviously, because we'll remember the pen. Alright, halfway there. I think it's funny how the orbit crawls, and then once it gets a little more elongated, it's all like exponential. I like to use 3 of these engines to land on the moon. Yeah, I've done that before. Or I've done it, I know I've done it with 2 before. I don't know if I've done it with 3. Almost there, and then, woo! Look at it go. That was me accidentally hitting the moon. Bam! Oh, shit. I missed it. Oh, shit. Retrograde, retrograde. Tiny, tiny little burn. What? Oh, hey. Oh, that was a very small window, wasn't it? That's a very small window. All right. And now we leave. Bye. All right, we've got 1688 delta V left. That should be fine. I mean, even if we had to do another 900 meters per second burn, we would be fine. But it's gonna be way less than that, I think. It might be a few hundred to do a break around Minmus. Woo! Been wanting to buy this game for a while, but I've heard people say crap about this game being spyware. Oh no, that's BS. I mean, they basically like have, you know, like tracking software on it that, you know, records your computer specs and shit like that. But so does everything else. Like every single time you get one of those little pop-ups when you start a game that's like, we're gonna be sending data back to the who's it's about, you know, usage and stuff like that. And you just hit OK and you say whatever. Basically, this game didn't have anything like that. Then they added it in, and people threw a hissy fit. It's fine. And we're slowing down. Where's Here comes Minmus. Slowing down. At our apoapsis, starting to fall back. Here, can we actually see Minmus? We should be able to see it, right? Where the fuck? Oh, there it is. I was like, where the fuck is it? Oh, okay, there we go. We're fine. Yeah, don't worry about all that. It's spyware shit. It's not. It's not. They don't record any data that isn't getting recorded from 1,000 different sources on your PC right now, including fucking Microsoft. Well, that's a close one right there, isn't it? Just pop in close here. I don't need a node to figure out how this burn's gonna work. Just gonna pop back over here, point retrograde, and turn the engines on. That is close. That is real close. Pull that in. Although look at that. Look at the inclin. We're gonna need to do an interesting burn to make sure the inclination is not fucked. Whip. This is fine. 1,400 meters per second left. Look at that. Look, it's like mint chocolate chip. All right. First things first. Crew report. EVA. Take EVA report. All right, board that thing. Science Junior. Close the doors so they don't burn up later. Science Junior. Barometric pressure data. Temperature data. Second Science Diddly. Close the doors. Booyah. Barometric. Barometric is more of a Russian thing. It's a metric on how many bears per mile live in any given area in Russia. Now getting back home. Let's see if we can't do this with... Let's see if we can't do this in one burn. Yeah, see? We can do it in one tiny little burn. And then all we gotta do is a prograde at apoapsis. We're fine. Write notes? Oh, no, we got that. We got that one. We remembered our pen this time. I mean, the inclination on the way back doesn't really matter. The stream dying again? I'm not dropping any frames. Oh, it's working? Is it? What are the chances of burn up on re-entry or overshoot and starve to death in space? Pretty much zero. Starve to death in space is definitely zero. We're fine on that. We're definitely not going to starve to death. Burning up on re-entry is the more likely scenario. That doesn't put me where I necessarily need to be. I think I've got the wrong diddle. Oh yeah, I'm going the wrong way. I just need to get into an orbit, any orbit, and it's fine. There we go. All right. Where's my indicators? Did I mess something up? Where's my indicators? My stability assist and whatnot. Oh, did I screw something up? Note in 3 days. Wonder if I could bring that closer to me. It's a very slow orbit. Can I do that right before, right in front of me? And still be fine? Yeah. That's fine. Oh, you know what? Yeah, there we go. Sorry. Thanks, guys. I must have accidentally hit T on the keyboard. Thanks, chat. Appreciate it. This is why sometimes I like to play games live, because when I make a derp, I just get you guys to correct me, and I don't have to. I don't make the derp on a recording, and then have people yelling at me in the chat. Once played KSP and left my people in space forever. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Definitely done that before. I've said it before, but I'll reiterate. The most fun mission I've ever done was when I landed on the moon. All right, that'll work. That'll work fine. We're gonna be out here for a while, but that's fine. What? Now we go to the who's it's there, and I'm adding in the maneuver node here, so that I can see how much delta phi we're looking at spending. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. We don't even need the node. Unsung!
Hello,
Hey,
Ben
bud.
Magno.
Hey, Soul Pelt. What's this mission now? We just did a Minmus Flyby. Where's Minmus? I lost it. I lost a moon somehow. There. Nope, that's Kerbin. How far away is it? It's not that far away. Oh, you know what? Like, towards the sun, and look at the sun, then look up. There it is. There it is. Oh, yeah, real quick story. So, manned lander on the moon. Got out, jumped, that's no moon. Got out, jumped around, and then when I was bouncing around, I wasn't paying attention to how fast my guy was going, and I accidentally slammed him into the side of a hill going like 40 meters per second, and just splattered him all over the surface. Can you guys see me? Hear me? See/hear me? I don't know how much of that story you guys... I'm pretty sure it's back now, and I'm 90% sure my software is fucking up. I'm 90% sure my software is jacked up right now. I don't know. It keeps dropping the stream. It's not my internet connection, and it's not Twitch. It's my software. I don't know how much of that story you guys got, so sorry about that. Let me know how much of it you got. And now we gotta go, 4 hours of the periapsis here. Audible, start your free trial today. Audible is a good site. I would, if they wanted to sponsor my content, I'd take that sponsorship. Ended on flying, I think. Landed on the moon. Got out. Splattered myself across the surface of Kerbin. Oh, God. No, that's right. I was like, what did I fuck up? No, I'm doing that right. Then I had to send a 2-man lander to the moon to rescue the spaceship with all the science in it. Which was a lot of fun. Alright, so we want to get this to about 60, 55, 60. Perfect. You splattered him on the surface. Yeah, so the crew of the science mission died, so what I had to do was design a second spaceship with 2 pilots in it, fly both those pilots over, land next to the now unmanned spacecraft, get 1 pilot out, fly the science ship back, then fly the other ship back, the rescue ship back. Alright, now we're falling back to Kerbin. God, we actually did that with almost the exact same amount of delta V as it took to get to the moon. Minmus is smaller, so it's easier burns to get into an orbit and away from it. Going for their whole stage recovery, SpaceX style. I haven't gotten that far. My theory right now is let's do these missions without dying. We'll do a mission without dying, then we'll talk about getting fancy. Alright, starting to speed up. Starting to speed up. The one thing you definitely don't want to do is go too fast into the planet. Bye, moon! Huh! It's starting to speed up a lot. So we'll leave the staging on for... Oh, shit! Like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. We'll leave the stage on until we're sure we're safe. Dying builds character. You're not wrong. Dying does build character, especially in this game. Don't do what I'm about to exactly do. I don't know if it's still a thing or not. I'm not sure. But in the old days of Kerbal Space Program, like, the physics changed based on, like, how fast the game was going. I think it's because in Unity there's time steps and physics steps, and they're not exactly the same thing. So when you sped up, time steps and the physics steps, like, weren't in line. And so when you sped things up, a lot of times the rockets would start like flopping around a lot. I'm Valentina Kerbin. Welcome to Jackass. Here we go. All right, let's see what this looks like. Because this is start pulling in the apoapsis. Yeah, this is gonna work out pretty well. So we can't... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I didn't actually mean to hit that button, but this works. This is what we did last time. This time, let's do it not so crazily. Yeah, I don't want to go nuts here. You have so much delta V, you should have lowered your apoapsis before braking to reduce your overall speed. That is a good idea. Because I tend to overshoot by a lot on these. Look at her, she's clapping. All right, so we're gonna be stuck on speed 4 until we're above 70. Oh no, we're above 70. I think this next time will be the this next time around will probably be it. Oh no, there we go. Now I can speed it up more. The inclinations on these on this mission in particular have been all over the place. I have the highest respect for people who can play without mods. I've never spent much time on mods with this, so I don't really, like, I don't know what I'm missing. I don't. There's not a lot. I haven't gotten that. I don't think I've ever really done past Minmus really in this game. Or no, I made it to Duna once. I made it to Duna once, so, and I've never really done a lot of mods, so I don't know what I'm missing. So for me, it's fine. Just keep this going. We're in the atmosphere now, so we could probably do another braking maneuver if we want to. I really thought at that height it would make more of a difference, but it's starting to pull in. We can do another... Oh! Well, I say we can pull... Oh, shit. No, I shouldn't have done that. That was way too much. Okay. All right. Yeah, now we're in the atmosphere. All right. All right. Yup. Okay. Time to get rid of that. Time to get rid of that. I'm a little too I'm a little too liberal on the full throttle button.
Now we're fine. We're all fine here.
Little too liberal on the full throttle button. Because holding down shift is like that slow incremental, and hitting Z adjacent is full throttle. So a lot of times I'm just like, fuck it, full throttle. But it looks like we'll be okay. I mean, we're already slowing down quite a bit. But we are starting to hit the thicker part of the atmosphere. Looking good. Looking good. Oh, something's heating up. But our surface speed is plummeting. It's the science bay. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. Okay, yeah. A little too steep on the angle there. because our science bay had a little bit of issue. But we're gonna make a drogue chute. We're gonna make a ground landing this time. Oh, that ground is really coming at me. Oh, I heard some explosions. All right, there we go. All's well. Show the view from inside the pod. It's my favorite things about KSP. Oh, yeah, I can do that on the next round. I can do that on the next round. I don't. Is it here? Oh, does she not have any window? Oh, she's got a window.
I'm gonna have to science the shit out of this.
Toothbrushes, laundry. I should definitely try one of those re-entries from inside here. Sometime. That does sound like it'd be fun. How do I get out of this? How do I get out of here? Oh god, I don't know how to get out of here. I guess it's just state. Is there an altimeter somewhere? There's atmosphere. We got a gyro. Vertical speed. Radar altitude. Am I on? I'm not on the ground, am I? See? Oh, there. Oh, I'm on the goddamn. I was like, why am I not moving? Look at that. Okay. All right. A little crooked, but we're good. That's going to be science galore. Just stopping by. Gotta go to your school graduation. What's happened so far? We did a flyby of the moon. And we just did a flyby of Minmus and came back with 191 science. Oh god, we made a lot of money off that too.